Popping perks, popping mollies, and putting powder in your nostrils. We be in the trenches, needles under benches. We be giving them the gospel. I keep 12 Sakari members with me. We be moving like apostles. True, some sisters is dead traps, hair wraps, but you still a doctor. The church don't even know the truth. They can even tell you an Israelite. They're up selling you all the switches and the malt liquor or the Ishmaelite. You can show a nigga slave ships in the Bible, still won't get it right. Until the time's out, then a nigga gotta find out what them missiles like.
All right. All praises, honor, and glory. You guys see this background? So you guys know where I'm at. You see the background? So you know where I'm at. Look at who I got with me, y'all. I had to come all the way to Atlanta to get the boy. The boy. Is that going to work or no? How we doing that?
No, you good. You straight.
We're just going to use this then?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
All right. Cool. So we got a little setup. Maybe I should do it like. Oh, there we go. Oh, so cool. Let's do it like that. All praises. Oh, y'all need some office chairs up here. These are like some cafeteria chairs. Deacon Sakari in Atlanta. Yes. All right, y'all. First and foremost, let's give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh. We do so by Shema Mashiach Yahushai. Like, share the video. Like and share the video. We got some news y'all can use, man. Just when you thought nothing else can get worse, it did. And Biden's plan. Oh, I'm so blurry. I think I'm about to be done with StreamYard.
Damn, yeah, that's all bad, bro.
No. I wonder if you're blurry too.
No, I'm crisp.
I'm bad.
See, y'all, you and I got them new computer. This is perfect right here. This computer.
So weird how that works.
Isn't it?
So you're Chris.
Yeah, I'm great.
How do you know?
I'm looking at it.
Let me see.
I look immaculate right now.
Okay, I'm good so far. All right, well, look, y'all. I got to update this MacBook Pro. But you guys can hear it. You can see his side is all that matters. Because I will be giving this class to him. All right, shalom, y'all. I will be giving, if it keeps going blurry, I will be giving this class to, should I be doing like this? Which way should I be? Let me see here.
Yeah, that way works, I think. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Again, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. We do so by Shema Mashiach Yahushai. The world is going to shit. And let's just be real. What is this Biden executive order all about? It's to turn this place into a cashless society. They've been trying to implement the New World Order for so long. This is why we know for a fact that America is Babylon. America's mystery Babylon. The same thing that humanity was doing at the Tower of Babel is the same thing that modern day Babylon is now doing today. Where's that in Genesis? Give me that. Let's go into the Tower of Babel real quick. Because see, what they want to do is the same thing their mother empire did, who birthed them. The land of confusion. That's what Babel means. Confusion. And there's nothing but confusion here in America. And the Edomites are turning on each other, whether it's domestic or international. They're turning on each other. They're not in bed with each other. They're not seeing eye to eye. Now, in the Bible, it calls this place the eagle. Now, America has the three-headed eagle that symbolizes America, and the three heads are for the three branches of the government: legislative, judicial, and executive, right? Now, the reason why this eagle has two eyes is because the two eyes represent the House and the Senate. If they do not see eye to eye, then they are not passing legislation. Get that also in Daniel 7 and 9. Daniel 7, not 9, but 4, I think 4 or 5. The horn with the eyes.
Yeah.
The horn with the eyes. Let's get into some prophecy. Yeah, exactly. She get it from her mama. Exactly, brother. Damian Jones says cash currency is coming. I think you meant digital currency is coming, brother. We're already dealing with the fiat cash right now. Okay, go ahead.
Daniel 7:8. I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn.
Another little horn. So you got the 10 horns, right? That represent 10 kingdoms, because that was the revised Roman Empire. Now, out of that sprung America through an ancient horn known as Britannica or Britain. So continue.
Before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots.
Right. America destroyed the French, Spanish, and Britain. Go ahead.
It says, and behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of man.
Eyes like the eyes of man. Why is it descriptively saying this, that this horn has eyes like the eyes of man? Because the eyes on this horn represent the House and the Senate. If they do not see eye to eye, they are not passing legislation. Let's go to the three-headed eagle. Let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. Three-headed eagle, America. And you will see how they run their stuff. Here we go. Let me share my screen. I see somebody in the chat got the breakdown. All praises. This is just crazy. I'm about to get rid of StreamYard. I'm not playing. Now, here we go. Now, if you look at this, I want to try to go in. Okay. So if you can see it, you see it. It's a three-headed eagle standing for each branch of the government. And them not seeing eye to eye is the House and the Senate. You understand? So this is why we have some of the government saying, let's get this digital currency popping. This is why you have some of the government saying, let's help Ukraine. This is why you have some of them saying they shouldn't do gay marriages, and they should. So of course they go by the majority. So if the majority votes, then that's what law passes. You guys should all know that. But the fact is America is divided within itself, and the Edomite Empire, the Caucasian Empire, whether it be Russia or America or France or Greece or Britain, is divided as well, and they're going to continue to be divided because they are Satan. And if Satan divided against itself, his kingdom shall not stand. And it has been past time that America suffer from its impending doom and judgment that was promised by the Most High God. Understand? So let's get Revelation 18, and then we're going to get into this article, and we're going to tie it in with the scriptures. That's what you do. You marry it with the scriptures.
No, I'm just trying this one more time.
Okay.
I'm there, Revelation 18, though.
Yeah, Revelation 18, verse 3.
Revelation 18:3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying,
Come out of her.
Okay, go ahead.
Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins.
Right. So this place has some plagues to endure. You understand? This place has some plagues to endure. And the plagues are, one of the plagues are this place crumbling from within. Understand? Crumbling from within. Another plague is the actual plagues that have come on this place, such as the corona or other diseases, whether it be natural, whether it be manufactured, it's still a plague. I know I'm blurry. I know it's blurry on my side. Don't even worry about it. Just
You like yeah or no?
What?
We got the HD on now, but dude.
Oh no, that's good. So I can just log. I could
Yeah, but if you do that, then I'm gonna have to
switch seats with me.
no, I'm gonna just have to I'm gonna have to go off of unmute, and then you're gonna have to mute.
Okay, that's cool.
All right. All right, mic check, mic check. Let us know.
Mic check, mic check. Let us know. Let us know we got the mic.
You want to? You want to?
Where am I? Yeah, where am I supposed to be looking? Right here.
That's the camera. Yeah. Do you think we should have it to the side, or we should have it in the middle?
We can put it in the middle.
Yeah.
If it's not. All right. We good on the audio? We good on the audio? All praises, honor, and glory.
Your browser has lost connection to your camera.
Damn.
Oh man, the God.
I think we were supposed to put it. Okay, just put it back there. Select it. 1 second, Tom. My bad. Okay. Let's see.
I think you unplugged something, bro.
You can unplug?
Something. Oh boy. Oh. You think we should just do how we was doing it just now?
Yeah, I guess we can just do that.
All right. Well, let me. All right, I'll mute then.
All right, y'all. Look, if it's blurry, just deal with it. You guys don't need to see me. You guys seen me too many times already. I look tired as hell. Why? Because when you go to Atlanta, especially around Al-Azhar, anybody thinking it's fun to visit Al-Azhar in Sakari, Atlanta, it's not. It's a rigid schedule. Okay, very rigid schedule of work after work after work after work, and a lot of play at the end of that. We'll let your mind guess. So, if it gets blurry, don't type it in the chat. Why? Because I see the shit. I don't need you to remind me of it. So, anyway, what was we at?
We was at Revelation 18.
Revelation 18, verse 4.
Verse 4.
Because America is going to fall whether you guys like it or not. And it's all part of prophecy. So what do we do as the people of God? We get our house in order. We increase our faith. We go harder. We put more bricks in. We keep the law, statutes, and commandments. We do it not only to the best of our ability, but with all of our heart, all of our mind, all of our soul. That's how you escape the judgment, with the prerequisite being that you're an Israelite. Go ahead, brother, whatever you got.
Sirach 7:1. Do no evil, so shall no harm come unto thee.
Break it down.
Yeah, so again, like Deacon said, if you just keep the commandments, which the opposite of evil is what? Good. Romans 7:12. The law is good. If you keep the commandments, which is good, if you don't do any evil and you do good, the Most High will sustain you. I want to be over.
Go ahead.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 7. It says, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby you have believed. That's how you get saved, just like Deacon was saying. You have to have
what
faith.
Was that?
2 Ezra 9:7.
Perfect. That's perfect. I love that. Shalakia. So yeah, back in Revelation 18, and then let's read this article about this executive order.
Revelation 18:4.
Mhm.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that you be not partakers of her sins, and that you receive not of her plagues.
Not of her plagues. That's what we were talking about. We were talking about the plagues that are coming on America. And the main plague, the end-all be-all plague, is something called an ICBM missile. People be like, man, ain't no missiles in the Bible. You guys are tripping. Matter of fact, let me show you guys something. You got something? Go ahead.
Yeah, I got a perfect one.
Go ahead.
2 Ezra 16 and 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. It just shows you that that arrow is the plague. The arrow that gets shot from one end of the earth to the other.
Mm-hmm. Let's get the book of Joel. Yahweh all, right? And let's start at who the hell is this? Who is A? God has a way to bring a pawn to end. What? Let me see. What is it? Joel 2. Okay. Joel 2:8 says, neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk every one in his path, and when they shall fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. I just want to show you guys this in the Hebrew real quick. I think this is it. Okay, so look what it says. Missile, which a lot of you 2/3 Israelites are going to have to eat these. You have to eat these missiles. Why are they putting this in there? Because they understand. How in the world are we dealing with end time prophecy and nations going to war, and then it says after the war the whole nation is burnt up and destroyed by fire? Logically, you could only deduce missiles. Come on, man. It ain't hard to extrapolate or interpolate. You understand? So let's get this Joe Biden. Let's get this Joe Biden. Where's my moderators at? Moderators, if you see weirdos, just weird. Like I said, this isn't a cult like white supremacist Christianity. So you guys, if you disagree with what we're saying, you can come in and let it be known. But the insults or spamming and just weirdo comments, you gotta chill out. You gotta chill out. Now, let's play a video so you guys can hear it instead of me reading it. Okay, let's see. Now, some people could say, why does it even matter? Why does it matter that Joe Biden is damn. You know what? Let me just go on YouTube. Some of the saints might say, why does it even matter? Well, I'll tell you why it matters. Because a cashless society means the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip. Duh. Another method of payment, another method of commerce, another method of barter and sale without physical cash. So let me just play, what's a good one? Fox Business. How about that? How about pray for them when they're
can be tricky, and sometimes trying to find the right software to.
The White House is set to release an executive order this week calling on federal agencies to review cryptocurrencies and study the potential creation of a.
See, America, they act like they're first place in everything because they were the first to get their nuclear weapons and stuff like that. But they're not the first place in cutting edge technology or the cutting edge economy. This is still an industrial society. This isn't a post-industrial society like Japan is. Japan's a post-industrial society, meaning they got technology in all of their infrastructure. They're replacing workers with technology by the masses. That's a post-industrial society. America is behind. They're just now signing a goddamn executive order to start looking into cryptocurrency, digital currency. So this place has been coming down, and now give me the let the weak say I'm strong. Sakari Phoenix in this thing. Shalom, brother. Let the weak say I'm strong. That's Joel.
We just went back with the regular one.
What'd you say?
So we just went with the regular one.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
What is USB not working?
It's hard.
It was just cutting out.
It was just bugging.
Yeah. Okay.
This is Joel chapter 3, and let's see. Joel chapter 3. Is it 3?
It got to be
I'm
3.
pretty sure it is. Yeah, Joel 3 and 10. I'm going to start at verse 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up.
You see that? Go ahead.
Beat your plowshares into swords.
Meaning whatever type of thing you can find and make it. What we was just talking about, how brothers be making weapons in prison, right? You out of a soap, a bar of soap into a toothbrush, make a whole shank, right? So that's what the Bible's saying. Everybody who can grab something and make a weapon out of it, do that. It's called World War III. Go ahead.
And you're pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
I'm sorry, read that again. So
let the weak say, I am strong.
Let the weak say, I'm strong. These weak nations who thought America was just the hegemony of the world, in which you can make an argument for that, but you can also make an argument for it being Russia or China. And it depends on what category are they excelling in. Is it gold? Absolutely not. They're printing money like it's Sakari Flyers.
What about all that gold in Fort Knox?
Man, that they been took the gold out of Fort Knox. That's a fabrication of everybody's imagination, right? If you talk about militarily, you definitely got to put China and Russia there. You talk about foot soldiers, you got to give that to China. They got what? 1 billion. I think it's 1 billion soldiers. I could be.
2 billion people.
Yeah.
So
2 billion.
A couple million soldiers.
Yeah.
How many foot soldiers them gooks got?
Let's see, 2.8 million.
2.8 million.
Twice
That's just
the amount of the United States.
The foot soldiers. I thought the United States only had 1 million.
Yeah.
So that's almost 3. That's 2 times more. We'll just call it 3 million. 3 million foot soldiers. China's excelling in that. Talk about technology. Japan and China is beating the hell out of America in technology. So what are they really number one at besides whooping your black ass for all you niggas who really love this place and think this you're an actual citizen of this place? So anyway, we'll say all that to say that America's just now signing this executive order to start to reevaluate their position on cryptocurrency, which is also digital currency. Let's continue.
A U.S. digital dollar. Joining me right now is Bitcoin Policy Institute Fellow and Florida Atlantic University Assistant Professor of Economics, William Luther. William, great to have you this morning. Thanks so much.
Now, again, and wasn't they saying when this whole thing broke out, this whole, what do we want to call it? What do we want to call it? The Rona, the thing? When the whole thing broke out, they said it was on the damn money. Remember they were saying the virus is on the money? I don't know it now. I don't know if that was on a major news network or a valid news network. It's just something that I heard and I seen floating around. But another ploy, though, to implement the mark of the beast by this fear of having physical currency, right? So now they just want to do away with the dollar in totality and implement digital currency, which makes it one step closer to the mark of the beast RFID chip. Now, why am I so happy about this? I don't care. I got investments in cryptocurrency. I don't care if they hit or not. I'd rather this place be destroyed. We got Russia and their pursuit or the demilitarization of Ukraine and taking Ukraine back. We don't want that to die down. I heard a nigga tell me the other day he was finna make some big moves after the shit from Russia died down. That's not the spirit to be in. It shouldn't be no, I'm gonna make some big moves and rent an RV and drive to the Great Lakes after Putin stops tripping. Tawada, Dennis Williams, greatly appreciate you. How about some? We should be praying that prophecies continue to manifest, come to pass, and that it brews up so that we can get the liberation, which is synonymous with America's annihilation. You understand? So that's what we're praying for. And we sit back like, okay, World War III cannot happen just yet. The fullness of it, because there's other prophecies that have to happen. Famine of the food, famine of the word. Now you can say some of it is bubbling up, but I'm talking about a full scale. The famine of the word, famine of actual food, martial law, roadblocks, race riots, and then most importantly, the mark of the beast RFID chip. So when we see this happening right here, among everything else happening in the world, we can say, Lord willing, that the Most High is right on time. Right on time. You got some?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Matthew 24:6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Wars and rumors of wars. Now, there's some rumors. Everybody was saying the Chinese was finna invade Taiwan. I don't think that happened. That may have been a rumor, but we know there's going to be rumors and there's going to be actual wars, as we see a civil war with Russia and Ukraine. The big brother and the little brother, same family, same ethnicity, same distinct people group, just infighting with each other. Why? Because the West cannot be trusted. The West promised that they would not forward any more NATO influence to the East, and that's what they did with Ukraine. Russia's mad. Putin's mad. So I say he has every good and goddamn right to be mad. He should be even more mad and push the button. Go ahead. That's it on that.
See they be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
So it's the beginning, like you said the other day, the beginning of the end. Let's continue.
For being here. What are you expecting from this?
Oh, by the way, you guys, I've been getting so much behind the scene footage. I got my cameraman over here, Mr. Maccabees. So much behind the scene footage, y'all. A lot of great camps out here in Atlanta. A lot of good times out here in Atlanta. Got some video shoots coming, music video shoots, a lot of footage. And of course, it's going first and foremost on Patreon. So if you ain't on Patreon, you ain't gonna see these hot debates in hot Atlanta, nigga Atlanta. We was riding past where is that? Where was it we at? East Point. They call it Blood Atlanta. Blood Atlanta, I guess. Bloods, Crips. I don't know, man. That's for you young folks. I don't even know what a blood or a crip is. But let's continue.
Executive order, and how do you think the market changes with these boundaries and regulatory framework?
Now, if you are investing in cryptocurrency, stop looking at your stocks. They're plummeting. They're plummeting.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it's horrible. So just if you understand, but like I said, this is why the Most High makes it to where a lot of us are not comfortable. There's a difference between being content. Give me whether I bound or a base.
Yeah.
There's a difference between being comfortable and then content. Yes, we're content with what we have. Yes, we have monies to make memories, of course, and money is also a defense. That's what the Bible says. Get that too. Money is a defense. But there's a difference between being comfortable and content. Why? Because you niggas is just like the brother hit me up the other day. I'm gonna wait till this shit died down, then I'm gonna make some big power business moves. That's not the spirit, brother. The spirit is to hell with that business move, that power move. I'm saying, no, you plan properly, of course, but you don't want this to die, prophecy to die down for your own self-gratification and idiosyncrasies. You got that?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is Philippians chapter 4, verse 12. It says, I know both how to be abased.
I know how to be abased. What does that word abased mean? Low. Like Esau. Like this guy right here on the screen. Abased. Now, economically, he's abounding, but just genetically and biologically and spiritually, he's just disgusting. You understand? Go ahead.
And I know how to abound.
And I know how to abound. We tell the story all the time. I done slept at a PT Cruiser rental for a half a year with my dear beloved brother Alazar, homeless, and then got an apartment with no furniture. sleeping on boric acid because the apartment had roaches in it. We couldn't call it exterminator. We didn't have the bread. Simple Google, boric acid. We put boric acid everywhere. That works. You want to get bugs out of your house, call the deacon. Stop freaking call the deacon, right? So you got to know how to abound into it, because guess what? I'm not going to lie. During that time, that was a hard time. I wanted to resort to my old ways. I was like, yo, I could really, really just get a white girl and have 100 racks in 30 days. You know what I'm saying?
30
You
days.
get to thinking the evil thought. You got to fight the demons, though, man. You understand? That's why the scripture says, bring every thought captive that exalts itself against the knowledge of Yahweh Shai and Mashiach. But you got to be able to abound into a base. If you got a little, you're content. You thank the Most High, and you don't jeopardize the law, statutes, and commandments just because you're abasing at that moment. Because every man is going to go through this roller coaster called life. You're going to have some bread. You ain't going to have no bread. You're going to be healthy. You're going to get sick. You're going to be happy with your wife. She's going to leave you, everything. You got to know how to be content and keep the Most High the focal point of your life when you're abounding or abasing. Now, on the flip side, when the Most High does increase me financially, I like to say, and I think Alazar would agree, I'm a great steward with money. So when I'm abounding, I'm not spending it frivolously, helping brothers out. I'm not saying, oh, I got this money now. Now I don't feel like doing that class. You know what I mean? I want to go out and do something else with my money. I'm gonna skip that class today. You know, let's do camp on Sunday now, so I could buy a car and ride on the beach Saturday. You know what I'm saying? See, this is why a lot of you guys who can't abound in the base, you're going to be lobbying in your mind on if you want this place to be destroyed or not, man. I say, I can have $1 million and I'm trading out. There's nothing I would trade in for the kingdom of heaven. That's literally selling your soul. Selling your soul ain't saying, let me just write this contract to Satan, put Satan's name on it, and then thumbprint on it. You know, that's not how you sell your soul to Satan. You sell your soul to Satan by being a sellout, by going against your moral compass, and perpetuating evil. Well, go ahead.
This is 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 8. I think that's what it is. 6, verse 8. And having food and raiment, let us be therewith content.
Break it down.
Yeah, so Paul was even saying, if you got food to eat and you got clothes to wear, you should be content with that. Because ultimately, all of us have committed multiple sins unto death. We really deserve death. So the fact that we're alive is a gift and mercy in itself. And especially if you got, a roof over your head and, your children are fed and they're all right. They're healthy, you're healthy. You should be content and, grateful for that.
Health is wealth. Health as well. What was I telling that homeless dude? We went to listen, don't judge me. I got off the plane at midnight on Wednesday, went straight from the plane to this nice little, lounge. Okay, it was like a nice lounge. It had music playing, nice drinks. One of the brother's wives actually works there. So she was pouring us up, we was getting nice, chilling, having brotherhood and camaraderie. I goes outside, the water brother Andre Butler, greatly appreciate you, brother from Memphis, Shalom, God. We go outside, there's a homeless dude out there. He's asking me for $1. Now, we're already in a state of digitized currency, of course, because not a lot of people carry cash. Now, if homeless people were smart, they would get a little Obama phone with Cash App.
They do.
So when you don't have that dollar for them, they can say, "Here's my Cash App."
They do.
You can't get at it. You can't get at it not giving them no money at that point.
Yeah.
But anyway, I told the brother, I said, "Look, man, you have your wealth." I told the brother he was an Israelite. He asked us for $1. I didn't have $1. But I told the brother he's an Israelite, and that is the best news he could use. And also, he's healthy. The brother looked healthy. You know what I'm saying? I told him, you're doing better. All them niggas in that club with money, this homeless man is doing better than them. Why is that? They got more money than him. You remember?
I was about to say, why is that, Deacon? Why are they doing better? Why is he doing better?
Anyway, they got more money than this homeless man, but he has his health, and they have AIDS. So he's actually doing better than them. But like Hassan was saying, though, we got to be content with our raiment. You know, you got your chariot, your transportation, your roof over your head, and your wealth. That's your health, right? So anyway, let's keep going. I just went on the epic Deacon rant. You got something? I had you get something else. I had you get two things.
You had me get Joel. I read that.
A bound and a base, and
yeah,
then
I read that.
Okay,
I have one more scripture. My bad.
go ahead.
Proverbs 30 and 8. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me, lest I be
good.
Full and deny thee,
Oh, that's so good.
and say, who is the Lord?
That's good.
Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my God in vain.
Go into it.
You're right.
Money is
You
a
want money
defense.
as defense. You're right. You're right.
But that's what he's saying. He said, let me not be poor, that I break your laws trying to eat. Let me not be rich, that I forget about you, want to start doing less classes, less camps. You know what I'm saying? I start saying, man, I ain't sewing no fringes on this Christian Dior jacket. I ain't sewing no fringes on this Louis Vuitton shirt. Because, nigga, you done got rich and now you putting by the God's law, statutes, and commandments. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 7 and 12. For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense.
Money is a defense. So, like I'm saying, I'm not saying don't get your bread. I'm saying don't trade that in and say you want the prophecies to stop bubbling, to stop manifesting because you got business moves or family trips, or you want the promotion here, or you want to get that loan on that house and all that BS, right? Oh, this ain't living. Having to go to the heathen for want of all things is not living. I don't give a goddamn how much money you got. Having to go to the heathen for want of all things is not living, man.
That's right.
So let's go.
She say, death is better than a miserable life. That's what Sarah says. That's
in place.
Well, I think the administration has been foreshadowing this executive order for some time now. I think it's pretty clear that they aren't interested in stamping out cryptocurrencies in general. They recognize the potential that cryptocurrency.
Now, one did say, Priest Danyala in the building. All praises. Priest Danyala in the building. Real Zaquan that was putting in this work when you guys were not even babies yet. You guys weren't even thought of yet. Brother still out here doing the work. Mighty man of God. So a lot of people were like, maybe the crypto world is gonna crash. You know, I was thinking that too. You know, there ain't no way. This is just invisible money, my nigga. This is gonna be around until it's over. And the fact that there is now an executive order proves that crypto will be around until America's destroyed. They're doing this US dollar. What is it? The US coin he just said? The USDA. I said USDA. What did he say? I know it's a digital dollar. I forget. If you could look up the coin, he just said it too. Nah, America's coming out with their own coin. I think it's the
what is he called? It's
he just said it. I think it's a digital. Let me see. Let me type it in real quick. Let me see. CBC. Buy the bitches CBDs. I forget what it is, man, but it's a US. I think it's a USD coin. USD coin? USD coin. I said USDA. All right, so a USD coin, also CBDC, whatever that means. Okay, there you go. Got you. So it does prove that this crypto will be around until the Most High destroys America. Now, does that mean you niggas is finna get rich off crypto? Not necessarily, but it will be around until the Most High brings this place to an end. And this is a huge deal. One step further, as I keep reiterating, to a cashless society, which they've been trying to do since goddamn the first Bush was in office. I think the first Bush, Zaquan, you can correct me if I'm wrong, the first president to say New World Order.
That was George Bush. He said 1,000 points of light.
Yeah, George Bush, the first Bush, that first devil who's in hell trying to loosen his collar right now. See? So that's all they want. They want to bring about this New World Order. And again, with everything happening with Russia and pieces to the puzzle, the chessboard getting put in place for war, this couldn't have come at a better time. Thank the Most High for that. You got something else?
You wanted me to get Babel. We never got the Tower of Babel.
Oh, yeah. Tower of Babel, because we talked about the New World Order. Let's show you how all America's doing is going to their mother, like the brother said in the chat. You get it from her mama. She get it from her mama. Go ahead.
Genesis 11:1. And the whole earth was of one language and of one speech.
The whole earth was what?
Of one language and of one speech.
Of one language and one speech. So now we have the whole world. And also, too, I brought this out the other day. Give me their tongue walking through the earth. Because the lingua franca today is English. Got to use it to fly a plane. Got to use it to travel. Got to use it for business. If you're in a top government position on any country, got to know your English. That's the one world language. They want every country to practice democracy. That's their one world custom. This is all part of the so-called New World Order. Now implementing a worldwide digital currency, which that's what crypto is. And now America's finally trying to get back behind that. Go ahead.
Psalm 73:9. They set their mouth against the heavens.
They set their mouth against the heavens. Man, we are the Most High. We're going to create lambs and goats and GMOs. Then finally, we're going to try to start creating people. Now, I pray. I can't say Gucci Mane's a clone and Eminem's a clone. I don't know. You niggas with this clone stuff. I don't think that the Most High, and this is just me speaking as a man, but I don't think the Most High will give them that much godlike power. I remember my youth minister told me this. He's also my cousin, Duarte. And he told me this. He's a Christianity, he's wrong, yes. But he said, do you understand the white man can't make a single drop of rain? Just something that we take so for granted. A single drop of rain, a single drop of water, white man can't create it, right? So I don't think that the Most High will give this devil the ability to actually create human beings, right? But they set their mouth to the heavens to say that they have that, they can do that. Like who used to say this? One of the elders, I forget which elder from One West used to say that. They had the mouth, I think it might have been Ariel, a mouth speaking great things. They going to the moon. We the greatest planet, which they didn't do. They went to some Hollywood studio and acted like they went to the moon, right? Okay, how you gonna go to the moon? What was that? 60 years ago, damn near? And now you don't have adequate, better technology to get back there? A hoax and a joke. But that's their mouth being set to the heavens. And also, too, when they say, we don't care about you niggers. Get over your slavery. That's talking. Our Heavenly Father is not pleased with how you deal with, handle, and treat his children. Right? All of the whitewashed images of biblical characters, that's speaking against the heavens. Everything that has to do with God, the white man, the Edomite man, speaks against it. And then puts his hand on the Bible like he believes in it when he swears in office. Right? You had something else? Oh, yeah, keep going.
In what?
Genesis.
Okay. Back to Genesis. Genesis chapter 11.
No, you know what? That's it. All I wanted was that.
Right.
Back during the Tower of Babel, the water brother Uriel, we appreciate you, King. During the Tower of Babel, they were trying to establish this new world order. And now we're here in modern day Babylon, and they're trying to establish the new world order, right? So if you ain't got a scripture, let's go back to this video. You got some? If you do, bring it up.
All right.
Right, brother Deli. Fraudulent activity. That's all Esau's about, brother. Fraudulent activity. Fraud.
Here we go. First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. So that's Esau, even going back to the Greeks, because that's their first time when they really rose under the Greeks. What they try to do, be like the ancient Babylonians. The Romans did the same thing, and now America is following in their footsteps.
All praises. Get me Job 20 and 23. Job 20 and 23. Now, what the white man doesn't know, he knows he has a short time, but he doesn't know that the Most High is not going to let him implement his agenda fully. Why? Because the Bible says if he doesn't intervene, no flesh will remain. So he's going to have to thwart his agenda on the earth, right? Let's get that Job.
Job 20 and 23. When he is about to fill his belly.
When he's what?
About to fill his belly.
When he's about to fill his belly. When he's trying to seal the deal on the new world order, maybe the last petition, right? The last vote. When he's trying to seal the deal with the RFID chip, that's filling his belly. But the Most High said what?
God shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Rain upon him while he is eating. When they're trying to finish their new world order, that's when that thermonuclear holocaust is going to start plastering this geographical locale known as the United Snakes of America. So if you want crypto to go to 63,000 again, or you want SHIB to go up to 78, its highest was 76 or something, 76 and 5 zeros or 76 and 4 zeros. I mean, you're thinking about the wrong things at this moment right here. You understand? So let's go back to this video.
Currencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum offer. And instead, they just want to make sure that exchanges are complying with know your customer laws, and that individual.
Another thing too. Now, although America's behind on this, now they want to say, okay, niggas done got a lot of niggas done ate off of it. Now they want their grubby paws in it. America can't leave nothing alone. They got to be in everybody. That's why the Bible says their tongue walking through the earth. Not only the language walking through the earth, but their philosophy, false philosophy, their wicked philosophy and false democracy running rampant in the earth. Right? Just can't give me neither keep it that on.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I mean, in everybody's business, in everything, they just can't stop.
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, and I'll start at verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
His what?
His soul which is lifted up.
Okay, so they say you guys hate him because of his color. You know, when a black man wanna coon for the white man, you guys just hate him because of his color. If you cut through that white skin, it's all red blood. Most High don't give it. I mean, that is the mark of the curse, but it's not about the pale pigment and the lack of melanin. It's the wicked spirit that the Most High created to be in them goddamn vessels, man.
Yeah.
His soul that is in him is not upright. So can there be any reformation of the white man? Absolutely not. Bible says, who can make that straight? That he has made crooked. Not upright. If it's not upright, then it's crooked. Go ahead.
Kind of slightly, if I may, too.
Go ahead.
Even though, like, I know Chief says it all the time. Like, just because somebody has a certain skin tone doesn't make them the devil. However, we can see in a world dominated by sunlight, the Most High has a as a sign of who the devil is, gave them people that type of skin
a
pigment.
beaker. What is it? A beacon?
Yeah,
A beacon.
because look at Cain, for example, right? Before he got the curse of Cain, before he got leprosy, he had what? He had hatred in his heart to go murder his brother. So that hatred in his heart manifested itself in an outward appearance, which that's why the Most High gave him that mark. Habakkuk.
Now that was good. There was a point too. I forget. Maybe I'll think of it later. But go ahead.
Habakkuk 2, finish verse 4. It says, "But the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell."
So he doesn't keep at home. He's in everybody's business. See, when I was first coming into the truth, Esau had about 200 military garrisons. I don't know how many is now. It might be up to 300. How many more territories have you guys claimed? That's not yours. So he doesn't keep at home. So he's supposed to be in Edom. He can't go back to Edom because God promised that every time they go back to Edom, he was going to destroy it. That forced them to migrate, right? So one could say, all right, they settled in the Caucasus Mountains. They don't want to go back there. If you want to say America's their land, they don't want to just stay in America. They're everybody else's business. You got some? Go ahead. I don't know what that is. What is that?
You never seen the movie?
Oh my God.
It's the same thing though.
Go ahead.
Y'all see who's seen Planet of the Apes, the original one with what was it, Charleston Heston, I think, when he said when he got the great scroll, and it says, "Beware of the beast man, for he is the devil's pawn. Alone among God's primates, he kills for sport or lust or greed. He will murder his brother to possess his brother's land. Let him not breed in great numbers, for he will make a desert of his home and yours." That's why in Habakkuk 2, it says, "Neither keepeth at home."
Neither keepeth at home. There was something. Keep going.
"Who enlargeth his desire as hell."
Who enlarges his desire as hell. Can the grave ever be full? There's always going to be a place to bury a nigga, because they're going to disintegrate and start decaying after 72 hours. There's always going to be a place to bury a nigga, man. So the grave can't be full. Neither can the white man. Insatiable, as they call it. He's got to conquer and colonize everything and have his hand in everything. Which is why extermination is the only way to get rid of cancer. Cutting it out is the only way to get rid of cancer, period. So, and here's somebody asking about 23, 7, and 8. Now, let me tell you something. I'm so used to scoffers. Somebody just said, "Can you explain 23, 7, and 8? Guess what they're asking? Deuteronomy 23, 7, and 8, don't abhor an Edomite. So used to scoffers, they could just post the chapter and verses, and I know what they're talking about. You should go look up our video on that, or just wait till I put the link in the chat and come on here. Matter of fact, let's turn this into a little bit of a We Want Smoke. Let's put a link in the chat. Don't come on here if you agree. Come on here only if you disagree. So we'll put the link in the chat and see what you guys do. Let's continue on this.
Individuals are reporting their capital gains, the sort of regulations that we already have on the books. They just want to make those things a bit more clear.
Yeah, we want to understand what the boundaries are. For example, what about using crypto in this situation today? Ukraine facing a 13th day of deadly attacks from Russia. Has crypto played?
Ukraine's facing the 13th day of the deadly attacks of Russia. But they said Ukraine's kicking their ass. I mean, which one is it? You say 2,000 Ukrainians and you say 9,000 Russians are dead. But now you're double talking because you're making it seem like Ukraine's getting their ass whooped. Nobody should believe America. You guys are scared to go help, and you expect us to believe Ukraine's whooping their ass.
Tribe Judah, hit the link.
Played a role?
Well, it has actually. So Ukraine has raised something around $60 million.
$60 million. That's just worth the crypto, though.
Worth of cryptocurrency.
You see that? So they got 60 million in crypto, and then they made all these other countries give them They're up in the billions right now, and they should be thanking us because America gave them something crazy like 600 million, and they should be thanking us because America got their fortune off of us. Ukrainians should be thanking us, not beating the hell out of us while we're over there. King Solomon.
They just gave them 13.6 billion.
And Flint, Michigan still don't got no clean drinking water.
And even the military equipment is up in the trillions, probably. That they're dropping off rocket launchers, Humvees, tanks. I think Germany or one of those NATO countries was trying to give them some fighter jets. Poland was trying to give them fighter jets. Man, when did Syria get all this money when they fucking got invaded a couple years ago? Afghanistan got invaded. Where was their $13 billion?
Well, America stole money from
Iraq.
from Saddam Hussein.
Yeah. They found that
All
$1 trillion
gold.
of natural resources there, right? Hold on, let's see if we got who we got in the back. All right, somebody named Jay Brown. Jay Brown. We're gonna bring you up right now, but I gotta cover you because you might be a weirdo. All right, Jay Brown, mic check. Jay Brown, you're live.
Is he muted? Oh,
We hear you. Go ahead.
say something.
Man, niggas get on here, man, and just do the most.
Yeah, you're live, brother.
Jay Brown.
Let me just show you. Hey, man, how you doing, guy? Hello. Hi.
Yo, Shalom, what's good?
Shalom. What's going on, brother?
I can't hear nothing y'all are saying though.
Okay. We hear you. What's your question?
He can't hear us, boss. He's not.
Okay. We'll just try again later.
We should have had him write his question down on a piece of
Hey,
paper.
Jay Brown. Jay Brown, I'm not sure what your question was, but let's get it popping. Hey, mic check. What's going on, man? I got a quick question for you, brother.
What's up?
I got a quick question for you. Can you break down Jeremiah 50 and 33?
No, I can't break that down.
Okay, well, have a good night.
That's the nigga only.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Hey, look, you guys think he tried to come on here, he tried to dishevel his hair a little bit.
No, yeah.
I recognize you, bro. So, Judah, Mike, you're live.
Shalom.
What's going on, brother?
Yeah, so I had a question regarding the mark. I'm with y'all 100% that it's physical, no doubt that it's physical. But do you think we should leave room for possibilities that it could be something else?
I mean, I'm not gonna ever say that. But I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's no other way as to what we see today. We see to I'm fully persuaded. I'm fully persuaded, brother. But and the reason why, let me take this off, Salakia. Let me take this off. Damn it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm fully persuaded is because we're living in a time, the Bible says, Daniel chapter 12, verse 10, I think, that knowledge will be increased. So when we see this technology that is matching up with scripture, then there's no other conclusion you can come to than the mark of the beast being the RFID chip. When you look at the Greek rendering of it, when you look at the English, when you look at the context, there's no way to say it's anything other than the mark. Now, I'm glad you know that it's physical. Now, some people think it's the jump shot, but the problem is with the jump shot, you could still order food to go. You just can't sit down and eat. And then on March 12th, where I'm from, what is that, tomorrow? Starting tomorrow, where I'm from, you don't even have to show proof of vaccination to eat anymore. Are you, I can't even say what I want to say. I did say that, but I don't want. I want to say what I don't. Here's what I will say, and I'm going to try to say this real surreptitiously and clandestine. You Negroes sat up there and ate all of Steph Curry's 3-pointers, not knowing the repercussions or reprisals bodily that you will have to face. You did all that just to get a piece of paper so you could go have a hot dog at rallies. And now they're lifting that mandate. Sellouts. Some of y'all thought it was the mark of the beast and still went and took it. You niggas is weak, man. But you know what? When you look at the 2/3, 1/3 pie chart, it's only in America. So for all you guys who didn't know that, now you know. So that means majority of our people within these borders here are going to take whatever the mark is. You understand? So I forget where I was going. My bad, Judah. I forgot you.
Nah, you good. You good, but yeah, I respect y'all answer 100%. Keep up the good work. And shalom.
All right, shalom, Mike.
It's good, brother.
I forgot that brother was even on. Epic Deacon Rant. Who keep doing that? All right, Wes Davis, the worm guy. Remember him, Ariella? The worm. Wes Davis, he's the one that likes to debate about worms.
This is the worm that can survive hell, right?
Yeah. What's going on, brother?
Wesley.
I'm hoping that the Most High is not going to let his mic work. Hey, brother, does your mic work? Thank God. All praises. Have a good night, King. All right, let's get back on this. Oh, we got one more. Oh, no. We're done here. I tried to open it up. It's over. So let's continue. All right. And
Donations.
Right after this, we're gonna get right into Revelation 13, and I think that'll do.
So it's essentially crowdfunding its military efforts, and it's done that using cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum.
It's like Bitcoin and Ethereum.
And do you think that this gives us another window into usages here? I mean, William, where do you think this is going? Are you expecting a digital dollar?
Well, absolutely. I think that, even just a few months ago,
that is going to be a sight to see. I'm telling you right now, the digital dollar, man. Wow. Again, you guys heard it. It's an executive order. It's already been signed. Cashless society, mark of the beast, RFID chip.
Well, the movie's coming, right? Movie's coming.
Which one?
Coming. Mark of the Beast movie.
Oh, Karagma. Hey, we got a special two special brothers over here. Well, we got a nice rapper in here. A pretty good rapper, decent rapper, decent brother. His name is Roll the Chef. Give it up for Roll the Chef, man. You understand? Good brother out of Louisiana, man, in this faith. You understand? So all praise to the Most High, man. Most High taking all the brothers, man, who really could relate to the people and have a story to tell and some experience. You understand? But let's get into this, and then I'm gonna pass it off to Chief Priest Gorilla Hebrew. Hey, the ADL calls him Hebrew Gorilla.
Yeah, they call him Hebrew Gorilla.
So let's get Revelation 13 and verse 11. Let's start here, and we're gonna get a little bit into the Greek, and then that should do.
Revelation 13 and 11. And I beheld another beast.
Another beast. That means this is not like the beast that was before it. This is its own beast. This is America. So just so you know who's implementing the mark, you have to know which beast it is. Go ahead.
Coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns.
Coming up out of the earth. Why is that? They weren't always in power, America. They had to take down the 3 horns of the 10. Britain, Spain, and France. You understand? Go ahead. Hey, just like we came up out of the earth, we was just talking about that in Genesis. You know, with Adam and his family, raised up out of that dust, that confused state, to get that heightened sense of consciousness. Go ahead.
It says,
And
he had two horns like a lamb.
And he had two horns like a lamb. Them two horns represent the House and the Senate, like a lamb, because they act like they're all peaceful. When you see the eagle, the branches and the eagle's claws are supposed to represent peace and democracy, diplomacy, whatever. But it's fake. Okay, go ahead.
And he spake as a dragon.
Threatening war, threatening to come and invade you, but so scared of Russia. Go ahead.
And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him.
He exercised all the power of the first beast. What was Rome known for? It was a decadent society, as they call it, sexual deviancy. A lot of that going on here today. Most of their emperors, most of Greek and Roman emperors were what the Catholic priest is today.
They're into what's called pedestrian.
Yeah, and we can't say too much on here, but pretty much they were just Catholic priests, right? That's what we'll say. Right, we got to watch the algorithm. Go ahead.
A Catholic pastor. It says, and causeth the earth and them that will and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast whose deadly wound was healed.
Mm-hmm. So when you worship America, or when you follow after their democracy, when you drink out of this cup, you're worshiping the first beast, the ancient Roman Empire, because that's where this Rome empire sprang out of. That's why we call it the revised Roman Empire. Go ahead.
It says, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven.
He make fire come down from heaven
on the earth in the sight of men.
You know what that is? They started making these scientists started making these atomic bombs and dropping them. Nah, I'm good. Right? So go ahead, verse 14.
And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles.
And yeah, because now you're deceived and really you're scared, but it's a deception because you're gonna come up with these same capabilities. That's why we read "Let the weak say I'm strong." So it's a deception. Let's make it like we only can have these nuclear missiles.
That's also a deception.
That's also a deception. And now we got multiple inside joke. Multiple. How many nuclear states are there? Let me take a guess.
India,
7, I think, or 8.
6 or 7. Let's just
United
look it
States,
up.
Russia,
Nuclear
China,
states.
India,
no,
France.
NATO is not nuclear state.
5. North Korea.
Some of them are
6.
holding American missiles, but they're not.
Yeah, I think it's 6, bro.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, though. When we say
yes,
missiles and bombs, it's not always
Israel.
Nukes, all right? Because nukes.
Yeah, this is United States, Russia, United Kingdom, France, and China.
Okay, here we go.
That's confirmed. I think.
Here we go. Designated nuclear states: China, France, Russia, UK, United States. Other states with nuclear weapons: India, North Korea, Pakistan. Other states presumed to have nuclear weapons: Israel. I mean, come on, man. That's America's little brother. They're sliding them niggas the nukes. Like you call your nigga, you throw him the little biscuit. He gonna need that shooter.
And the same way, Russia sliding niggas.
Yeah, exactly. So really, we don't know for sure.
That's what the Cuban.
That's why Israel is just presumed.
Exactly. That is NATO member nuclear weapon sharing states. Okay, so they're holding them for America,
yeah.
Belgium, Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, and Turkey. States formerly possessing Ukraine. Look at that. Keep your eye on Ukraine. Belarus.
You see Belarus they back in the Soviet Union now.
Oh man, yeah. It's about to get sticky and ugly.
Look for Kazakhstan. All the former Soviet states, therefore, watch them fall back in line or go the way of Ukraine.
And then look, you got the BRICS, right? You got South Africa as formerly. Now, if South Africa is still in cahoots with the BRIC, Russia, Putin sliding them. He's sliding them nukes, right?
Well, they do got something going on with BRICS in regards to the type of monetary system that they're working on.
Yeah, well, they were a part of the BRIC, but a few weeks ago.
South Africa's acting shaky right now.
Yeah, exactly.
But this whole thing may be getting them back in line.
Yeah, get your ass back in line.
Yeah,
you don't want to get caught out there without Big Bro over you.
Like
right?
I said, like I was saying the other day in class, the writing's on the wall. These leaders, the writing's starting to appear on the wall. That's why the Saudis went and jumped ship with Russia. The writing's on the wall that there's getting ready to be a power change. So wise leadership of nations, they're switching it over. They want to, all right, well, if Russia's going to be the next guy, let's get with them. So we're not on the losing end of this upcoming exchange.
Bro, I'm telling you, they got to choose up. They got to choose up quick. Everybody's scared. Like, look, before all hell breaks loose, you better choose a side or you're going to get left out there. Somebody says.
So after World War I, right, all the people who lost in World War I, they had to pay certain reparations.
Yeah.
Right, that led to the rise of Hitler.
Treaty of Versailles, I think is what it's called.
Then even after World War II, like if you were on the losing side, like there was tons of reparations that you have to pay. So if you pick the wrong side and you lose, now you got to build.
Yeah. So somebody says, I don't know if you guys have touched on this, but do you think there will be an alien invasion? Well, the white man knows that it depends on what you know what, brother, what is an alien? Let's start there. But let's continue. Where was we at? Let me see. We got this brother on real quick. Hey, Malak Eliezer.
Hey,
what's going on, King?
I have a question. I met with a GOCC brother newly, and he was basically telling me that the image of Baal is the Most High name, and that the Most High name is Ahaya. How do I cut that? I need to know.
Type Sakari GOCC, and you'll see Alizar destroying one of them, whoever that guy was.
Yeah, no, there's a few, brother, but there's one. It's a lesson. It's on Sakari Citadel. It's called. If you put in Sakari Ishi Baali, put that in here.
Okay.
Baali, because their whole premise is off of a chapter. I believe it's in Hosea, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Right, where they shall no more call me Baali, y'all shall call me Ishi. Going through the whole thing, that is a ludicrous. Trust me, you take a look at that. I mean, that's an 8-year-old joint. That's
okay.
An 8-year-old joint. I at the end.
All right, the water. Shalom.
There we go.
Right
there we go.
Yeah, you type in Sakari Ishi, it'll be the first one. Yeah, right there. And that's a 8-year-old video probably. Trust me.
Okay. I'm gonna show you on the screen real quick, Ox, so you can go look it up when you go. So look, if you just type in Sakari Ishi ISHI, it'll be the first video that pops up.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Shalom.
No problem. All right, so let's finish this real quick. Where was we at? Back in Revelation 13?
Yeah.
Whew. All right. Hassan gave me some nasty food. He trying to get me food poisoning like he gave Alizar food poisoning. Go ahead.
Revelation 13 and 14.
15.
And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Mm-hmm.
And he caused it all, both small and great.
Now, this is the point. The whole thing of this digital currency, crypto, cashless transaction is to implement this new world order that is also consisting of the RFID chip the RFID chip mark of the beast, right? So back here, read the whole thing, and I'm gonna click on the word mark afterward.
And he caused it all. Verse 15 again. That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Mm-hmm.
And he caused it all, both small and great.
Small and great. So some people say that this is talking about Christianity. This is talking about wicked works. It's talking about following the ways of America.
Nations, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what they say the mark is. But the small and great, they say, are nations. The reason why it can't be nation, because it says in their right hands. So that's not nations.
See, that's when they
But now some people do say every nation swears in with their right hand. That's a lie. That is a goddamn lie. You can look it up and say, see, I did a search on this. How many nations swear in with their hands, period? And not every nation does that. I was just looking at the elections in India. It's election time in India. They put orange goddamn dust over their whole body and face. That's how they swear in. So you can't say that. And it says rich and poor, free and bond. Now there's some people that say the mark of the beast is Christianity. If you don't have Christianity, you won't be able to buy it. I don't even know. It's just, I love you, brothers. You know, I love you, brothers. Like I always say, if your kid need diapers, pull-ups, hit me up. If you need a little gas money in this tough and trying times, if I got it, I got you. But that is a bugged out, ridiculous doctrine to say that this is something spiritual and not physical. You can't get around the fact that you have to have something physical to show whether or not you can buy or sell. And then some people say, well, they're not going to let you get rich unless you do something wicked. Well, no, it says poor. The poor is going to get it. So you're cut. It says the niggas locked up is going to get it. So you're cut. They're going to receive this mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And people been getting the RFID chip in their hands, and they've been getting it in their
making purses.
And this has been probably like 6 years ago, damn near, people were doing that. You understand? So let me just look up this word for Mark. Well, no, let's read the next one, then we'll come back. Verse 17.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell.
No man. See, that cuts it being the nations. It says no man, not no nation. It says no man, individual might what?
Might buy or sell.
You cannot buy or sell. How are you gonna go? I give this example all the time. You trying to go and buy some lamb. You want to go get a lamb shank. They're gonna say, prove to me you got the mark of the beast. Well, how? We can't see that you're doing something wicked by just simply going and buying a lamb for Passover or a lamb just for dinner. That's a cut to that it not being physical. So you're going to have to show that physical mark, which in the Greek is what? Charagma, incision. When you look at the root word of charagma, let's just get it so we can close out. Where is it at? Right here. Let's get the word for mark in the Greek. Charagma and a stamp, an imprinted mark. An imprinted mark. Mark branded on her thing carved. You got to cut into it. Now let's get the root. Is this it? Yeah. Look at a pill or stake, a palisade. Now, a small pill or stake looks exactly like an RFID chip. That's how cold the Most High is with his prophecy. Let's look at a pale steak. Not what white people eat for dinner, a pale bloody steak, but the pale steak. Wait, how do I see? And they can't even pull it up for me because they don't even know.
Type in one word.
Let's do this. Palisade. Oh my goodness. This is
Not a Hyundai.
Okay, there we go. Something like this, right?
Palestine. Paleo stage.
Something like this. This is what you'll see. Something like this, right? Then we type in RFID chip. This is what you would see. This is who's already getting them. This is what it'll look like in your hand. So this is a subtle and casual drop the mic moment. So with that, y'all, are you guys queued up?
We're queued up. They can go now.
All right, let's put the link in the chat so we can switch this over.
Get started.
Let's put the link in the chat so I could pass this on to the Gorilla Hebrew. Put a link in the chat so you guys can continue on Sakari main channel. Sakari main channel. Link is in the chat. I see Solomon McFadden with the super chat.
This is the back.
Greatly appreciate you, King. The water, Yahweh Shem Shabbat. All right. Hey, Wes Davis, we're closing out, brother. I really don't have time to talk about worms, but you can bother Gorilla Hebrew. You remember this guy?
No.
Can you hear us, bro? See, Most High took you out, brother. Shalom. Most High took his audio all the way out. He's the one who believes when you die, you burn. You actually burn forever. That guy.
All that, brother.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right, y'all. It was good, man. Appreciate you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Passing over to Sakari. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to you. How about Shem Mashiach Yahweh Shai? Till next time, shalom.